So I'm quite liking this filter. I think I feel a bit younger, actually. Let me know what you think. Anyway, I want to know if you know how to determine whether or not someone is a lurker. And I don't use that word sparingly, because you know there are lots of lurkers and followers that might be on your page that have no intention of ever buying from you. They just like to watch you. Versus a potential client or customer. How do you know? Let me know in the comments if you know. If you watch this on the replay also, please do let me know. How do we know when someone is a potential customer or a lurker or a potential client? How do we know? That's the question for today. If it's the first time you're watching me, V Roberts, Insight to Marketing, watch till the end. I've got a brilliant link that you will definitely find very helpful if you're unsure of how to convert your likes and comments into customers. So I think one of the challenges that a lot of us have is that we often see regular commentators on our pages, or people that will often watch our lives, or people that will often, you know, come onto our posts and like, which is cool. But I think where we struggle, a lot of us struggle, is that we don't actually know how interested those people are. And one of the best ways that you can find out is to build a relationship with those people, persons, and or ask questions, or even comment or reply to their comment on your post. Now, if they say something like, wow, this is amazing, don't go back and say, oh, I have it in a size 20. Would you like one? Because I've had that before and I find it really bugged me out, because it's like, I just said it was nice. I didn't say I want to buy it. I just said it was nice. So obviously structure and think through how you're going to respond to comments. Don't overthink it, but definitely don't make it all salesy. But the other thing is, use your stories. Like, we have stories, we have IGTV, we have live Q&As, we have the capacity to host webinars and bring people from our Instagram into groups on LinkedIn, the forums. We have capacity to make WhatsApp groups where people actually opt in to be part of your community. So you can actually work out who's genuinely interested. And this is something that I've done on 2 of my profiles. I have a closed group where I share things with people that is relating to business, branding and marketing. And so people that are genuinely interested are in that group. I also have a free Facebook group where if people want to know more about Facebook branding or marketing, they'll go there. And I also have very public pages where, as I said, you may find a few lurkers. There may be a few people that are inquisitive about, you know, what does she do? But in your business, it's important you know that as well. Like, you have to understand who on your page may be a potential client, who on your page might be interested. And that's not to say that you need to go around harassing people and messaging people with links to buy things, but it helps, doesn't it, if you've got an idea of, you know, the 6,000 people that are on your page, how many of them may be interested. So something I'm going to suggest to you this week, and if you're watching live, say hi. Can't see any comments yet, but good evening. If you have time this weekend, spend about half an hour to an hour, and I want you to do 3 things. The first thing is I want you to look at your page or your profile or who's following your business page and actually determine whether or not those people look like they'd be likely to buy from you. You can randomly select every 9th person if you feel like it, but just make sure you're clear on the type of people that are connected with you. Then I want you to look at your last 6 posts. So on your last 6 posts on your page, are you clear that your content is communicating to people what it is you do? Are you sharing your brand story? Are you making offers? Are you connecting with people? Are you being relatable? And is it very evident that you're good at what you do? Because in your last 6 posts, even if you never post again for another year, your last 6 posts should always kind of share something about your brand, that you know your stuff, that maybe you're a bit humorous, that you have useful information from the industry, a bit of your behind the scenes, what are your clients saying, that kind of thing, right? So that's the second thing. And the final and third thing that I want you to do this weekend is look at your insights. Like, a lot of us spend a lot of time on social media literally just posting away. And if that's you, let me know in the comments. Good evening. We post like crazy. But the thing is, the habit that we can get into with posting is that we're not monitoring. So when I often say to people, what do the stats show? How are you getting on? Right? They often say to me, well, I don't know. I posted something, I didn't get much of a response. So here's a tip that I'm going to share to wrap up. If you are posting lots of content and you are not seeing any outcomes, I'm going to share a link with you right now, because next week coming, And actually in June, there's a few things coming up. This is my birthday month, by the way, so I'm feeling real special right now. But if you are wanting to get help from a coach that means business, take a look at my reviews. They speak for themselves. My clients get results because I'm a results-orientated practitioner. Okay, so everything I talk about and teach are things I've actually done. I'm not a textbook marketeer, and I'm certainly not a guru or an expert or a woo-woo person. So let me share with you a link. You might want to check this out. Good evening. How you doing? Thanks for joining. You might want to check this out. This is the link, and this is the link that could change the game for you in your business, as it has so many others. We need you to get clear. If you know that you don't know who your customers are, if you know that you haven't been able to get many sales, if you know that you've struggled to connect with your audience with messaging, or maybe you've been doing videos and they haven't necessarily reached the right people, maybe you've been promoting your email list and no one's subscribed yet, or you've been doing YouTube videos and no one's viewing your videos, I can help you. I'm so confident in that. I'm actually saying I can help you. So if you're watching this now, or you know someone else that might be struggling in their business when it comes to branding and promoting their business, get them to watch this video in its entirety and then click on the link. Okay? Lowercase, tinyurl.com/I2M review. That is an opportunity for you to work with me as your coach for 5 days, and I will take you through a review of what you're doing, not just in terms of your branding and marketing, but also in terms of the way that your business is running. And I will base that on what I've done with myself and clients to level up quite a few times in my business. And for those of you that know, I started my own business over 8 years ago, after having been in the industry as a branding and marketing director and team leader, and having managed huge budgets and brought in real results for big companies. I started my business on £100. So I am definitely the person to speak to when it comes to building your brand and promoting it on a small budget. And even now, when I have budget, I still try not to overspend. So let's have a conversation if that's you. Comment below if you watch the replay. Send me a message or an email if you want some advice. And of course, remember to turn the notifications on this page, because June is my birthday month and this page is where it's at. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.